Water. Whenever we're thirsty, we turn on a tap, or a water fountain, or we open a bottle of water. But in some parts of the world, there are people who don't have access to clean water. A few weeks ago, I met a man called Aldo Magazzeni. He also was very concerned about the fact that some people in the world don't have fresh drinking water. Now, there are charities and government departments trying to help these people, but often the bureaucracy and the administration gets in the way, and the money doesn't always get to the people who really need it. So he decided he would do something on his own. He went over to Afghanistan on his own and started laying pipes, bringing fresh drinking water to the people in the villages. One man on his own changed the lives of thousands of people. An amazing story. I told this story to students at Frankford Friends School in Philadelphia, and I said, "What can you do to help Aldo?" And they said, "Let's make a video. Let's show people the importance of fresh drinking water." And so they did. And this is it.
Did you know?
89% of all the sickness in the world is caused by unclean drinking water.
Wow! Say that again, Frank.
89% of all the sickness in the world is caused by unclean drinking water.
Insects like mosquitoes lay their eggs in water. When mosquitoes bite people, they could get diseases like malaria or West Nile virus.
We could get rid of sickness in the world if we gave everybody fresh drinking water.
Is that possible?
The World Health Organization says we could give everyone in the world fresh drinking water.
It would cost $11 billion.
But listen, Americans spend $15 billion a year buying bottled water.
They do? That's terrible. What?
$11 billion would provide fresh drinking water for the entire world forever. Americans spend $15 billion per year on bottled water.
This supermarket has a whole aisle of bottled water.
So all we have to do is stop people drinking bottled water.
Well, that would help.
In the Pacific Ocean, there's an area the size of Texas that's filled with plastic bottles and bags.
Every seabird has plastic in its stomach.
So does most of the fish you eat.
So, no bottled water.
Instead, buy a good water bottle that you can refill.
Well, that would help the plastic problem, but it wouldn't give people fresh water.
How about every time you refill a water bottle, you put 50 cents in a jar? And then when that jar is full, you send all the money to Aldo Magazzeni. Who's that?
He went over to Afghanistan on his own and ran pipes into villages to bring them fresh water.
Our teacher, Teacher Jonathan, told us about him. In fact, Teacher Jonathan went to meet him to ask how we could help.
So it's easy.
No plastic bottles.
Refill a water bottle and send money.
Remember, every little drop counts.
Well, that sounds like a good title for a song. What does it take to teach someone compassion? How can I teach you how to care? How will you know when you've made a connection? How will they know there's someone there? We can make a difference if we try. Every little drop counts. Put it together and we'll have large amounts. Every little drop counts. Put it together and we'll have large amounts. We can make the world a better place. Put a smile upon a child's face. to make a promise we can keep? How can we share a love that knows no borders? How can we quench a thirst so deep? We can make a difference if we try. Every little drop counts. Put it together and we'll have large amounts. Every little drop counts. Put it together and we'll have large amounts. We can make the world a better place. Put a smile upon a child's face. Yeah. Every little drop counts. Put it together and we'll have large amounts. Every little drop counts. Put it together and we'll have large amounts.
And now it's up to you. Here are some things you can do. You could encourage your friends to stop buying bottled water. You could find out more about the work of Aldo Magazzeni by visiting his website www.travelmercies.org.
It's our future. We can make a difference.
Yes, we can!
Traveling Mercies, dedicated to helping others, while working to remove barriers between cultures so that individuals can share their strengths, assets, and blessings with each other.